Welcome everyone. We're going to get our worker empire worked on, and I'm going to go down a brief little summary, get you guys a whole little rundown of what little nodes I'm using and why I'm using them. Only for the trade crate empire. I'm not going to talk about the connections. I'm not going to talk about any of that, just solely our nodes we're using for our worker empire. So for those who are wondering what workshops I am using, what's going on in my empire, we're gonna start over here with the Land of the Morning Light, which I don't have much, but I do have a crop workshop going over here in Dalbo, making my tiger flower sacks, which they don't sell that well over here in the Land of the Morning Light, but I'm using it for experience, so that's fine. The workers over here in Bomboy Valley, over here is collecting the tiger flower. That's where they're going ahead and collecting that. And coming over to the mainland, Califion, well, Northern Wheat Plantation, I have the paprika and also a workshop making paprika crates, because those are the only other crates that I can find on the mainland that I can go buy the product or have a node working the product and make money back when trading in the crate. We have Port Etheria. Port Etheria has all of my fish trading workshops going on. So far, there is nothing right now because all of my fish are out of stock. My Momo, Signidad, and usually the John Dory I have being crated up. You can go ahead and take the Biza Island, Randis Island, and the Circa Island. These are the closest little fish nodes that will go ahead and get you the fish needed for your fish drying operation here. But just keep in mind, you will have to supply the fish if you guys are trying to do anything with the Port Etheria workshops, because the fishermen don't really get the fish as quickly as you would think they would. So keep that in mind. You got to supplement your fish. Velia, I only took one of the fish workshops because I like to package up my nibblers or the octopus. From my personal experience, nibbler, if you can go ahead and buy them at a cheaper cost or fish them up yourself and dry them, use your workers to dry them out, we'll go ahead and make the money back. Octopus, it's hit or miss depending on if you have to buy them or if your workers can go ahead and get them quick enough. So I really wouldn't focus on Velia. It's just an idea if you guys wanted to. Because I do a lot of my lumber, I took the Lumberjack's Rest for the cedar. I took Trance for the fir timber. I took Mancha for the fir timber, Breachery Runes for the birch timber. Okay, I took Farsa's Seclusion for my maple timber, Goblin Cave for the ash timber. Always gotta have your ash. See, more ash timber, because I tend to make a lot of my Serendia and my Balanos timber crate. Let's not forget about the palm timber node over here. I took only one of them for now. I do have another goblin being set up. I took Windmill's Perch for the snowfield timber, Mary Cave for the pine timber, which is also a great place for your ghost mushrooms, which I'm pretty sure can be made into a crate too. If you guys are in the need for white cedar and the maple, you have that over here. You have acacia over here, which those are great for the Medea crates. These two nodes right there. Birch obviously over here at Old Dandelion too. But for Trent, I took a wood workshop over here making the Serendia crates, because the maple and the pine, you can get them easily, so it's not really that much of a problem. Glish wood I normally have doing the Balanos, so go ahead, get started with the Balanos, because like I said, maple and the ash are really easy to come by. In Valencia, I have palm timber crates because you don't really use the palm after I think you're frigate, and the Medea timber crate. Like I said, it is a great way to make money. Mud crystals can be obtained from the iron ore node here in the southern swamp. I have lead ore over here in Glish Swamp going. The Kepler Quarry for the coal. We have the Omar Lava Cave for the zinc ore and the platinum ore. I didn't feel like the coal and ruby and all that was worth it over the platinum and the zinc. The abandoned iron mine, if I had one more contribution, I would go ahead and take the bottom node for the zinc and the platinum here too. I took the Caputia node over here for the copper, the rough opal, especially the rough opal. There are other places that you can go, like over here in Media Shore, for example, the copper ore, rough opal. If you guys are in the mood for vanadium, vanadium is a great little node here in the Kamach Canyon. Not to mention, we also have the vanadium and the titanium nodes that can be found here at the volcano. I prefer to have them both going. They have the rough blue crystal, the rough violet crystal, powder of flame, and the powder of rift too, if that's something you're looking for. Over here in Kurudo Cave has the rough red crystal, which is great for, like I said, making the crystals if that's what you guys are wanting to do, and or the tin. Tin is great. Tin is always needed. The Rodham Outstation is another great place for your tin ore and the rough green crystal used for your green crystal amulets. Oh, we also have tin ore over here if you guys need any more, and or the powder of earth. With the new changes to how the excavation nodes work, you can now go ahead and get your ore from all of your excavation nodes. So I have the ancient stone chamber for the gold ore. I took the lynch farm for the gold here too. Licheroons has platinum ore. Baronito farm has the platinum ore. The raw tree stub has the rough opal. Manchafars has your gold over here too. Over here at Fountain of Origin, we have mithril that can be found now. Shuriken, we have mithril also. There's another node over here that I don't have. The Crypt of the Resting Thoughts or whatever. I think it's a Trace of Origin. You have the Dokubi Forest ones that has the Trace of Ascension, Trace of Earth, Rough Translucent Crystals, the Mysterious Powders, the Crystal of Harmony, Embers of Hanjik, and the Forest Crystal over there. Crystal of Darkness, Trace of Savagery down here at the Golden Pig Cave. And then you have the excavation node over here with the Trace of Earth. But for Trent, I took the Mud Crystal because Mud Crystal is a nice way to make the money back. Kepler, I have running lead ore crates because I want the experience and I'm not really using the lead like that. I have coal bags to make a little bit of money, but mainly the experience because I can get a lot of the coal. And then usually what I would recommend is using your steel. Steel will get back the most money that you can with all of your materials. So your best bet would be the coal, the snowfield obsidian, and the steel. Those three would go ahead and make you back the most money. So definitely go ahead and get your steel crates being pumped out and try not to worry about any of the other crates if you're trying to go for the value. Glish, I have right now running translucent crystals because the black, green, mud, and the translucent will make you the most money back. Red is a loss, unfortunately. For Valencia, green crystal, like I told you, red will make you less money, so I would avoid them. But green crystal, the black crystal, I think that should be all of my nodes that are pumping out things for my trade crate empire. All the other nodes are for other materials, for my cooking, alchemy, just getting other random things done. So if your empire doesn't look like mine, that's fine. Try to go ahead and get it set up to how it works out best for you. Let me know if you guys need anything else, or if you guys feel like I could be doing anything better. I'm all ears. I always like to hear how you can go ahead and, well, how I can go ahead and benefit like my trade crate empire, make more money, and, you know, really feel like I'm doing something in the game other than actively gathering or fishing or grinding.